It's the Full Force News Burst, brought to you by GeneralsJoes Reborn.com with me, Christopher McLeod AKA Diagnostic 80. The second day of Renegade Con Virtual has concluded, so here's everything you need to know about the G.I. Joe parts. Yesterday, Renegade Game Studios streamed the second day of their online convention, Renegade Con Virtual Special Edition, on Twitch and Discord, and we got even more cool snippets as G.I. Joe fans. Ryan Costello, writer on the G.I. Joe role-playing game, discussed his experience and fandom for the G.I. Joe brand to open the show. After a few intros and so on, Daddy Louie treated us to a painting minis segment, where he showed off the brand new G.I. Joe minis, Gung Ho, who he painted in full, but he also showed us pre-production samples of Snake Eyes, Lady J, and Jinx. They looked great, and he did a bang-up job of painting Gung Ho. Following that, Elisa Teague, Brian C.P. Steele and Ryan Costello took us through the new game system, Essence 20, as well as detailed rules regarding all the new games. Then we got a panel looking at some of the art from the G.I. Joe games, courtesy of Steve Morris and Robert Atkins. Steve Morris showed off a few pieces including Ace, Duke and Shipwreck unloading a Humvee, Agent Faces and Law & Order in a briefing room, and the dynamic cover for the RPG rulebook. Steve's work really reminds me of the old Earl Norham style from the old adventure books and so on. Robert Atkins discussed his work on two pieces, a very cool Crimson Guard, and of course Dr. Mindbender in his lab experimenting on Cobra soldiers and sort of back to tanks. Finally, senior producer of RPGs Elisa Teague and GM writer Dustin Fletcher presented a panel where they built a G.I. Joe character from scratch. They revealed the character sheet for the G.I. Joe game and explained all the different aspects that go into making a character, and as a noob, I really appreciated this particular panel. Each video from the con is available to watch on their Twitch channel, link in the description, just in case you wanted to go back and see anything or if you missed the event completely. I'm really looking forward to playing the deck building game and role-playing games now. My character will be called Grundle, and he will have 0 intelligence, just like me. Big thank you to all the good folks at Renegade Game Studios for putting this show on, and to Ryan Costello, Robert Atkins and Steve Morris for their work on the G.I. Joe games. Great job, everyone. That's it for this instalment of the Full Force News Burst. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. See you next time, and as always, Full Force. Make sure you get involved with the discussion by liking, sharing and commenting on these videos, and as always you can keep up with the show after listening by following on Twitter @TheFullForce, liking the Facebook page facebook.com/TheFullForce, and if you would like to contact the show you can message us on either of those platforms with feedback and questions. We also have a Patreon page, so if you want to show your support for the show, see your name up in lights on these videos, or enjoy exclusive bonus content, then check out patreon.com/TheFullForce podcast, or click on the link on any of the posts this podcast appears in. Full Force!